Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game from Scratch, and we have a new humble bundle of interest to game developers. And when I say new, I mean, again, we had this one already, and I'm going to show you when we had it, but that doesn't make it a bad humble bundle. In fact, the first time around, I called it a very unique humble bundle. And, well, it's a little bit less unique now that we've had it twice, but the software in here is still quite good. So this one is the Paint and Draw software bundle, and let's be honest here, this one isn't like a normal humble bundle. This one is just one tier, which is a shame because if this was the first tier, it is by far and away the best option out there. So Humble is doing some strange things in strange thing ways, but what you'd want in this bundle, probably most of all, is Rebelle. I'm assuming it's Rebelle because there's double L's, or Rebel. But Rebelle 3, it is a natural media painting application. On top of that, a number of these things are add-ons for Rebelle. So you see here, you've got papers. We have another tool over here called Flame Painter, which is a painting tool using particle effects. Pretty sure I did a hands-on video with it in the past. And then you're getting various different particle effects to go with Flame Painter. And then you're getting a number of ribbon effects there. Plus we are getting Amber Light 2, which is for using to make fractal images and animations. And then we've got Inspirit for creating mesmerizing mandala and kaleidoscope art. So basically digital etch-a-sketches. So those are very strange programs. The two that you'd be here, basically, we have Flame Painter, which is a particle system painting tool, and we have Rebelle, and then you have a number of add-ons for them. Rebelle is the one I'm going to showcase to you right now. This is actually Rebelle 3. Rebelle 4 is out, so do know you are getting one version out of date. Also, the versions have not changed since the previous release. So I went and downloaded this one. I get the exact same versions that are being sold in this particular bundle. So this is it. It's actually quite a nice app. It's along the same lines as Painter from Corel or Procreate, Art Rage, those kind of tools. It's a natural media painting application. So you see here various different brushes, various different layouts, and of course, when I created this one, I'll showcase that right now, various different papers. So you could change out your papers. That's what a number of the different add-ons are. So if you want to have more of a rough or so on kind of painting in the background, you can do so. And now you pick your color. Like here, let's do green, and we're going to showcase my awesome GFS is awesome. You're also noticing that I can't spell worth crap. All right, there we go. So there what you see, it looks like we've got a number of different brushes. Of course, they all interact with each other differently. So here we're talking more of a natural media paint. Obviously, it's interacting with the paper on the back end. This one is, I think that's like a chalk, pencil, and we've got a nibbed pen, we've got a highlighter, spray can, and eraser. And it's pretty straightforward. You've got layers down here. You do have some effects here, so you can wet the layers. So you can have a wet layer, a dry layer, have everything kind of work together here. Yeah. That's kind of the idea behind it. We've got some filters that you can work on, and that's kind of the idea behind Rebelle 3. It's a natural media painting application. It works quite well. It's very clean and simple and straightforward in using it. You saw what I'm doing right here. You can quite literally learn this application, at least the basics of it, in but a few seconds. Obviously, you get into some more complicated stuff down here. So you can see here, you control how the watercolor should behave, like so, and I believe that's dynamic. Oh. No, so if I drop that down, I can control how acrylic, the canvas, and the watercolor. Okay, I thought that was dynamic, but I guess it's not. So that's the kind of stuff. Some of the complexity is definitely hidden away from you. If you want to get into a more complexity, there is a little bit more behind the scenes, but for the most part, what you see is what you get. So if you're looking to do naturally media stuff, that's kind of what this guy is all about. By the way, it does have penning interfaces. There's two options when you first load this guy up. So you've got a choice between GTAB, I forget the two, Wacom and Microsoft's penning APIs. So whichever kind of pen you've got, you can use. What you're seeing, this wonderful artwork that I'm going on about, this is actually all being done with a mouse. I bet you couldn't tell. I thought you probably figured I was using a stylus because of the mastery I'm showing here. So this is Rebelle 3. The other one is, of course, Flame Painter, particle effect painting system. If you go and check out their website, you're going to find Oh, by the way, their website is their Escape Motions that make this. Rebelle 4 is the newest version of Rebelle. Flame Painter is Flame Painter 4. Amber Light is 2, and In Spirit is... I don't know that they've done versioning because it is such a weird program. So if you want to learn more about all of these, there are details out there. But again, this one is a particle system brush painting system. The one that probably most people are interested in would be Rebelle 3, a natural media painting application. And the only one that's really kind of out of date on this one is the Rebelle 3, which, by the way, you can upgrade to, if you've got 3 or you buy 3, they have an upgrade path for a discount to get to version 4. So even if you wanted to get 4, this is a cheaper way of getting there. All right, so back to the bundle at hand. So again, everything here is 24 bucks Canadian. I imagine that's $20 USD. You don't have tiers in this particular case. It's just what it is. By the way, there is another bundle going on right now. The CAD bundle. It's got literally absolutely nothing to do with game development, but some people said, you want to do a video on it? And my answer was no. I didn't want to do a video on it, but if you are looking for a CAD software package, there is this bundle as well. I don't think it's really relevant for game development, which is why I haven't covered it at all, but as I said earlier on, this exact bundle, In Spirit, Flame Painter, Amber Light 2, several brushes for Flame Painter, Rebelle 3, and plugins, etc. I don't know if the Flame Painter plugin is included or not. Let me go check. Come on, back we go. All right, Flame Painter, Flame Painter. Boop, there's the Connect. All right, so you can use this directly inside of Photoshop, which, by the way, also means you can use it inside of I think PaintShop Pro and Affinity Photo. They both support the same plugin interface, so you can use Flame Connect in other. So you can use the particle brushes in other painting applications if you so wish. So even if you don't want to be dedicated to their way of doing things, you can plug this into the most popular painting packages that are out there. But again, the star of the show is probably Rebelle 3. One version, out of date, something to be aware of, but there is an upgrade path. And again, this exact bundle, the Natural and Digital Painting Kit Humble Bundle, ran February of 26, so it's been over a year since it ran, and it's the exact same stuff. And I also believe when it ran that Rebelle 4 was also still out then, so this is reduce, reuse, recycle, I guess. But it's an interesting bundle. Figured I'd share it with you guys right here. Let me know what you think of this bundle. Also, let me know what you think of Humble's new approach to just not tiering things sometimes. You want this bundle, here's everything we've got. It's interesting because I think they could have actually thrown into a low tier out of like one of these two programs, which are like interesting but not overwhelmingly useful. And as you can see, In Spirit has a $30 retail to start with. But truth of the matter is, this stuff is all completely useless without Flame Painter, without Rebelle, and this stuff is completely useless without Flame Painter. So they could have done like first tier giveaway this guy for $1, and then done Flame Painter at the middle tier, and then Rebelle 3 at the higher tier. But it looks like they instead went with nope, one tier. Let me know what you think of that. Comments down below. And if you used their software in the past, if so, let me know what you think about it. I think this is a little bit more regional, but I'm not 100% certain. So let me know what you think of Rebelle 3, of Flame Painter, of this bundle, and Humble's approach, and all those things. Comments down below. Talk to you all later. Goodbye.